So, Victor, how can this communication start? How do Nigerians build the bridge?
I think it has already started in Nigeria. I am on Twitter and I see the way people are starting to engage. People are starting to agree and disagree. And you know, the bedrock of every society is a debate. To be able to debate and to be able to air your opinion and be heard and listen to the opinion of other people. And I think that has started. What would, however, happen is that or what however should happen is that these conversations that are being held online nowadays should be translated to the to the communities. Like my brother Atiku said, Nigerians we seem to be very organized at the grassroots level, but we seem to be very politically illiterate, even though we are very organized. We have a sense of community, but not a sense of political sagacity. We don't seem to be that politically wise. We do not seem to demand what is rightfully ours. And I know we've been disenfranchised for long. It's like the allegory of a slave who's been a slave for so many years and he was suddenly released without some sort of psychotherapy. It doesn't really know how to integrate himself into the society, and that was what happened to us when we moved. We moved from the military era to the democratic era. There was no reorientation of any sort, and so people did not really know what was theirs, what was rightfully theirs. And you know, when you look, the problem in Nigeria is very funny. We have a lot of things on structure, but are never implemented because the people have never asked for it. But that is changing now. It is changing, and that evolution has started. We will continue to demand not just for openness, but for the ability to vote and be voted for. So if I am 18 and I am eligible to vote, then I should be eligible to be voted for, because it is vote and be voted for. That is the substratum of democracy. So I think the cultural shift is already starting to take place. The paradigm is shifting already, and we need momentum, and that is why we keep talking about it, and we will not stop talking about it. And even though I as a person, I am in the diaspora now, we are coming back. We believe in the principle of Moses. We believe in the principle of Jesus Christ. That many times when God wants to deliver a nation, he sends their deliverer abroad, then it brings them back. We believe that we are the Moses and Jesus of our generation.
All right, Babatokwe, do you believe that the evolution has started, seeing that you are another Moses?
All right. Actually, I would say it has started on social media, but it starts from somewhere. But most people have had encounter with most youths. They say what they feel like saying, and they argue and they debate, which is good on social media. And you know, they tend not to convince each other. They just argue and argue and argue and argue and argue, bringing their points. You know, they debate on social media, and at the end of the day, they either a standstill or a still, or they just give up. What I'm talking about now is that how have they taken that from the social media to the real world now? You know, when we talk on Facebook, we talk on Twitter. How many of us have said, okay, 2019, we want to start a party of our own, or we want to actually belong to a party, and we want the change to begin from us, because the change actually begins from us. You know, someone was making a joke to me and said that since 1992, when I was in primary school, they've been saying that we are the leaders of tomorrow. That before you know it now, Buhari came back. So was even president before I was born. And we the leaders of tomorrow, we are still the leaders of tomorrow. You know, what I'm just trying to say is that it goes far beyond us engaging ourselves on social media, as my brother Victor Bamshaye said. You know, we should actually take necessary steps and action. We should kickstart. We should believe in some things, even when people tell you otherwise. We should start by saying, okay, we want to belong to a political party, we want to start a political party. How can we tend to start a political party? Why are they not allowing us to start a political party? Why do we need to pay this amount to start a political party to INEC? Those are the things we should be talking about, not the problems. You know, we should just fix the problem, but not dwell on the problem. Now, most people talking about to see what the change you've brought in, what has it done for us? Passing blames and all that, and so many people, so many youths now, because youth, whether you like it or not, they are going to transform Nigeria. Whether the failed generations, our parents' generation, from 50 above, as far as I'm concerned, they have failed us.
All right, that's all. Thank you, Atiku, Samuel, Victor Bamishaye, and Olusanya Babatope for your views.